Hello friends, the topic of today's video is when to speak up and when to be silent. मैं देखता हूं कभी कभी in meetings or in interactions, there are some people who should be speaking but they are quiet. There are some people who should be asking questions but they remain silent. I can see some people want to say something, मतलब they उनके अंदर कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा they have this this need to speak but they're still not saying anything. And when I ask them later, I hear responses like, yeah, I thought I'll ask it next time. और वो क्वेश्चन आंसर तो हो गया था तो फिर why ask the question? Or sometimes छोड़ना यार, it doesn't matter. Sometimes we justify to ourselves that staying silent was the right response, but I am here to tell you friends that when you are silent, when you should have been speaking, then it's not the right response. There is a time to be silent and there is a time to speak. When should you remain silent? Number one, when you don't know enough about a topic. Number two, when emotions are very high, when people are getting emotional or they're getting personal with each other. Or number three, when you feel that you actually need to know more about the situation before giving your point of view. Those are the times to be silent. The rest of the time, friends, if you have done the work, if you have performed in the project, or if you have been part of a particular system or a process where you contributed, but you are not telling anybody about it, you are not saying anything about it, now friends, that can set you back. काम किया है लेकिन उसके बारे में बताना नहीं किसी को, सवाल पूछना है, कुछ आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए लेकिन उधर नहीं पूछना, बाहर जाके अपने फ्रेंड्स को पूछना है, दैट इज डेंजरस. क्योंकि आपके फ्रेंड जो आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं उन्होंने सही से वो इन्फॉर्मेशन को समझा है कि नहीं, बिकॉज रिमेंबर दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन इज कमिंग टू यू सेकेंड हैंड. इफ यू वांट सम इन्फॉर्मेशन फ्रेंड्स, आस्क द क्वेश्चन. In fact, the more questions you ask, the more respect people will have for you because you are a person who wants knowledge. उस टाइम चुप रहना और अपने आप को जस्टिफाई करना कि मैं चुप हूं क्योंकि मुझे कुछ और इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए थी, या जो भी जस्टिफिकेशन आप अपने आप को कर सकते हैं फ्रेंड्स, लेकिन आपने एक बहुत बड़ा मौका गवा दिया है टू स्पीक. Lost opportunities, friends, missed opportunities in corporate, don't come back. Sometimes you only have one opportunity to make an impression. And if you don't make an impression in that time, sometimes the situation is lost. So friends, there is a time to speak and there is a time to remain silent. Experience will tell you when to speak, when to remain silent. But if you come out of a meeting or if you come out of an interaction feeling कि आपको कुछ कहना चाहिए था, feeling that you should have said something but you didn't, now friends, it means that you have missed an opportunity. If you get that feeling once in a while, it doesn't matter. But repeatedly, if you are getting this feeling that you should have spoken but you kept silent, then friends, you need to do something about it. This means that in the next meeting, you need to go with a proper game plan. And I'm not just talking about स्पीकिंग जस्ट फॉर द हेक ऑफ इट. ऐसे नहीं है कि हमने बिना बात में बोलना है, मैं वो नहीं कह रहा हूं. हमने तभी कुछ चीज कहनी है, हमने तभी कंट्रीब्यूट करना है व्हेन वी फील दैट वी आर एडिंग वैल्यू. हाउएवर, बाय स्पीकिंग इफ यू आर एडिंग वैल्यू, इट्स ग्रेट, बट बाय स्टेइंग साइलेंट, इफ यू आर नॉट एडिंग एनी वैल्यू, देन दैट साइलेंस इज नॉट हेल्दी. साइलेंस इज हेल्दी, साइलेंस इज गुड. चुप रहना अच्छी बात है. when you are being silent, जब आप चुप रह रहे हो with a game plan, in your mind you know why you have remained silent and you are able to justify it. But justification is different from excuses. If you start giving yourself excuses that you should have spoken but you didn't, now friends, that is dangerous. So I will urge you friends, next time make a distinction between a justification and an excuse. Be honest with yourself and tell yourself that next time I will not lose this opportunity. It's okay, it happens sometimes that you felt that you should have said something but you didn't. Once in a while it happens. But good communication is also about listening. And when you are silent, you listen. So there is a time to listen, there is a time to be silent, and there is a time to speak. When the time comes to speak, friends, don't hold back. Because good communication is a balance of listening and speaking. If you find yourself doing one more than the other all the time, that means your communication balance has got upset. Maintain that balance, friends, and you'll find yourself becoming much more productive, much more confident, and you will start overcoming your hesitation or shyness. Because now you are not remaining silent spectator. You are not just a silent spectator. You are a person who's now communicating, not just being silent, not just speaking, but actually communicating. This is a very valuable tip, friends, for shy people, for introverted people, because you might feel at that moment that you don't want to speak, that it's not important to speak. But if that was a missed opportunity for you, then you should have spoken. Even shy or introverted people, friends, sometimes need to adopt behaviors which are different from their behaviors, which they are not comfortable with. Be conscious of the fact, friends, that your personality is what it is. If you feel that you don't like to speak too much, you want to remain silent more, that's okay. There is nothing wrong in it. What I'm trying to tell you, friends, is that there are times when even not wanting to speak, you will need to speak, because that is the need of the hour. Keep in touch with me, friends. I'd love to share with you more tips how to communicate. And despite being a shy or an introverted person, don't let your personality come in the way of your success. Communicate to win. Stay in touch with me. Look forward to hearing from you again. Take care. Bye.